Nice seeing you guys. Hopefully everything's going well on your side. Haven't figured out a format yet, so we're just gonna freestyle it like last time. So the first topic on the relationship section is the rise of digital infidelity and what it means for modern relationships. I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna assume that means like people cheating on one another on the internet, or like liking people's pics or DMing a random person whilst you're in a relationship. I mean, dude, this is the nature of what has happened, what's happening. It's not something that is gonna go anywhere. And the rise of the digital age and having that anonymity, I think that's the correct word, in a way that you have that sense of privacy. You're talking via a device, not somebody in person. So it's gonna leave room for that. And I think when it comes to a person's relationship, that very much so is something that you and your partner have to determine for one another. Where are the lines between cheating and not cheating? What is okay to do digitally and not okay to do digitally? Because you could like a picture and that's all it was. You could put a comment regardless of what that comment was, and that's all it was. It lives in that digital space. Whereas you could be liking and commenting and following with the hopes to meet this person in real life. So it really depends on how serious you want to take the internet and these platforms. Me personally, I don't take this stuff serious. This is the most fakest thing on planet Earth. This is not real. Whatever happens on this or a laptop or a computer, it's not real life, bro. So you shouldn't be putting so much weight on your person like talking to someone on the digital space or like commenting and liking a picture. It's like, dude, what are the real likelihoods of this individual meeting that person, and how real is that connection when it was created over device? You know what I'm saying? You and your person have something real because you see each other all the time, so it's easy for you to understand and determine how deep and how real your relationship is. But digitally, it's only as real as a person in it will make it, and quite frankly, it's pretty fake. So there's nothing to be worried about in terms of your partner being unfaithful in quotations online. Another question that was pertaining to relationships that the homies said was a good one for me to address is it ever okay to go on a break in a relationship? Now that one is a little bit tricky for me to answer because I've never been in that scenario, that situation. I've never dated. Just full transparency. This is the last time I keep repeating that. Let's just, as a community, let's just keep that on the back burner. If that ever changes, I'll let you know. But going forward, just know I've never dated a person. So, being that I've only observed relationships that people have been in from afar and sometimes within it, I was involved, raise a village type of conversation. And every single time I've seen an individual bring up a break, or a break has been brought to them, that never ended in a good spot, Because for someone to bring a break to you, right? That means that there's something going wrong in this relationship that is of result from the both of y'all or just one person. So to make it simpler, if I was dating a girl and I brought let's take a break to her, that means I'm having issues with this relationship, or there's something going on with me personally that I feel like I need some time away from this relationship, right? And I'm sure the same is for the ladies or whomever the other person would be in your scenario, if you guy and guy, girl, girl, whatever. So from my point of view, breaks don't exist. They don't exist because you're asking to be together, but you're not together. That's childish as hell, bro. Just grow up. Me personally, if I was ever in a situation where I had to call a break, I'll just break up with the person. Because keeping someone on limbo, keeping someone waiting for you to sort out whatever it is you're trying to sort out, that's like selfish beyond anything I can ever comprehend. Because like you're asking someone to wait for you genuinely. And how long are they going to wait for? A month, a week, 2 weeks, a year, 2 years? It's like, bro, you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. I think courage and just maturity has to be put into place to be like, yo, I'm just going to break up with this person. If I heal in a short amount of time, great for you. You let that person know that, yo, I'm better now. And if they so decide to get back with you, you're in a stronger relationship because that person has the maturity to allow you to grow, for the lack of a better word. And your love is meant to be, right? But if the person doesn't take you back, it's not something for you to be mad at them for, or like take it personally, because you separated from them and they had time to digest time without you. But that's just my feelings towards this. This is not like a one size fits all. Now, I want to leave this one for last because it's the business section of this part or whatever. So we're gonna leave that for last because not a lot of people give a damn about business. So this is another one. This is pertaining to the life section. The question is being a bad friend a thing, and if so, what are the signs? I personally don't believe a bad friend exists. Sorry, I'm looking at the time. I personally don't think a bad friend exists. I think that's a fiction, something that people have made up to shame individuals for not meeting their expectations. And I very much so think that whole thing of a bad friend, it sounds like something a chick would say. Oh, you such a bad friend. I've never heard a dude say to me or another dude like, yo, dude, you're such a bad friend. It's like, bruh, chill out, man. Have like some level of maturity in terms of your friendships. Cause like, let me break it to you guys. A relationship, regardless of the nature of it, is a transaction, right? So now you have to investigate yourself, reflect on yourself. Are you the type to give and receive less? Are you type to receive and give less? Or you're the type of person who wants equal treatment, 50-50, based on those transactions? That's the first step. Then the second step is like, yo, this is a relationship you have with somebody. Are you willing to prioritize that relationship and secure it and make sure that it lasts? Because that takes effort. If you don't have the time, energy, or even the lack of a better word, the feelings to prioritize your friendships, these relationships, you really should just be walking around earth being acquainted with individuals. Make them your acquaintances. Because I think the language of a bad friend comes from somebody who is neglecting this relationship, your relationship, right? Because a person who's a bad friend to you could be an amazing friend to someone else. So to really say there's such a thing as a bad friend, that doesn't exist. You just want that person. That person to you is just they don't consider you as a top priority. They consider you as something that can be put to the side and nurtured with that type of urgency. Like nothing quite as important as the other relationships with other people. And another thing is like, I think people are too caught up on their idea of friendship that you developed while you were a child or a teenager. You're not considering how life has changed now that you're an adult, and how your relationships with people change due to your age and the priorities and etc. you have in your life. Because the older a person gets, the more priorities they have, the more they're gung ho about their goals and their careers and their personal families, their spouse, their children. They're getting caught up with business and loans and etc. These are things that weigh on a person's mind and time that will reduce the amount of time a friend would see another friend. So you just need to mature and understand, like, yo, dude, in 1 year, you'll probably only see your friend, if you're lucky, once or twice, maybe 3 times. You'll probably only speak to your friend a few times in a month on the phone or on a text. If that, maybe months will go by, and not take that personal and just understand, like, yo, bro, this is the nature of adult relationships. There's no need, because I saw this on the internet, people like crying on the internet saying, oh, I'm 30, I'm 50, I'm 20 something, and I have no friends. It's like, dude, no, you have friends. It's just you're not comfortable with the nature of that friendship. You want something else. You want a high school buddy. Yo, we see each other all the time. We talk all the time. We having these memories as a group, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, chill the hell out, bro. Relax. Calm down. Pump your brakes. Just see it what it is, bro. And know that if you do have that kind of friendship with a person, that you speak to them all the time, you see them quite often in a year, that's a gift, bro. That's very much so a privilege, and don't squander that. And make sure that goes for you, follows you for like many, many years to come, bro. Because I was listening to a podcast and I forget who made it, but one of the people, or it might have been a video even, the host or the person who created the video, they said that if you have one good friend, bro, and in your old age or as an adult, that's one too many. In the sense of like one is the max amount. Like it's the greatest thing you could ever have. That's a true friend. Having a bunch is like it's like a gift beyond gifts, you know. But having one is like you did it. Like that's something to be proud of. So it's like I would say just don't take this personal, man. Just understand lives. People get older. Time is of the essence. And you might not be someone's priority. And that's something you just need to accept. And if you can't, prioritize those that prioritize you and make those that you thought were friends in quotations, your acquaintance, and not take it personal. You dig what I'm saying? And I think the obvious signs of a bad friend is just someone who wishes you ill will, someone who speaks negatively to your face and behind your back, and someone who's jealous of you and doesn't want to see you succeed. Those are bad friends. And at that point, were they really your friend? I don't think so. So like, chill out, man. Like, life is long, brother. If you're so caught up in like having the friendship that you have in your head or like you experienced as a kid, that's where people would recommend to you to get married, bro. Have a partner, a wife or a husband, and that person you'll be able to see every day. You'll be able to make all these memories with them all the time. You can speak to them as much as you want. You have that connection. If you're longing for that, that's when marriage is for you. But if you're not longing for that and you're just complaining because it's not like the old days, it's like, bro, grow up, man. This life is long, man. To be tripping off friendship, it's like, brother, are you serious? Now to end this whole video on the business section of the pod, and then we end it here. The question is, the one skill every person should learn to get ahead in their career. One skill every person should learn to get ahead in their career. I don't want to say something obvious like communication skills, networking skills, being a master of one, like know your craft better than anyone else, like put in more hours than usual, be a true master of your craft. Those are too obvious. Many other person has said that and you've heard that many a times. So the one thing, and I don't want to say obsession either, because again, a lot of people say, yo, be obsessed, be obsessed. The one thing that was just someone, I'd say emotional intelligence. That's my contribution, because the workspace is a very it's a very I would compare 9 to 5 or entrepreneurship like the ocean. It's unpredictable. You could have an amazing coast through the ocean, no issues, or you can have a flipping storm. And those things could come in at the same time in 1 week or even in a day. So I'd say managing your emotions would definitely put you ahead of the most people, because emotional intelligence or emotional discipline is something that people lack regardless of the workplace, just in general. So if you can manage your emotions, this applies to stress as well, but I'm really talking about your emotions, and not get triggered or take things too personal or hold them on your chest. Like, oh, this person spoke to me like this, or this person did not acknowledge me in this manner, or I'm not being seen by my colleagues, or what's this thing? I'm so flipping ambitious. I'm just hungry. I'm a killer. I just want to go. Emotionally, you charged up with that. It's like, bro, if you can figure out a way to put your emotions in a bottle and appropriately release that bottle to whatever it is you need. Maybe you need aggression to establish your sense of respect. Maybe you need sadness or empathy when your colleague is not quite there emotionally. So now you need to empathize with them. Maybe you need that gung-ho killer instinct, like go when it comes to times of a storm. Like, we need you to knuckle down. Those things can be a thing, but just manage your emotions, bro. Like, I've seen too many people crash out, or too many people take things personal when it's just business. That's all it is. It's business. Emotional management of discipline is like the key to all things. You cannot be moved emotionally. You're in control and you decide how you react. It's a reaction. It's not an action. It's not something like someone can like control you. Because trust you me, bro, guys, in this business world, there are people who are playing a game beyond just clock in, clock out. They're playing with your mind, and they want to see how far they can push you, how far they can get, and what kind of leverage they can have over you. Whether I don't want to get into details because this is a game that I want to play, and I'm looking forward to playing it with the big boys. But yeah, and emotional attacks is some of the things that people do to rattle you, to like make you tilt and make you go off center, make you do something and act out of character that could possibly end everything. So if you can manage that and be almost unpredictable but predictable in a way, like predictable in the sense that you are in control of the emotional output you give to someone and their reaction to your emotions. Like if you can develop a connection with a person where like they are reacting off what you're doing, oh my god, you're top tier. Trust me, you're locked in. But if you're ever in the opposite position where someone can control how you react, just know you're playing a losing game. My battery's about to die, so yo, shout out for watching. Hopefully I made sense and you're locking into what I'm saying. These are my socials. Tap in. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section. DM me, whatever you want to say that you want me to address. If there's a video you want me to react to, same thing. Send it to me on IG. And besides that, sayonara, have a good day.
I believe Jehovah Jireh. I believe there's heaven. I believe in war. I believe a woman's temple gives her the right to choose, but baby, don't